Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Had to go grab my coffee really quick before we got started. Got to be caffeinated, you know? All right, today we are going to be continuing on with our Battlemage. This is our hardcore playthrough. Hang on a second. I think I'm still on last epoch. There we go. Let's fix that up. There we go. All right, that should be better. Make sure chat's up. I know it's annoying because game sound pauses whenever I tab out, but I've never found an option to turn that off, so it happens. It just happens. All right, I'm here. I have coffee. I'm ready to go. I'm really looking forward to doing more work here with our Battlemage. As I said before, I wanted to do something hardcore based, but I wanted to do it differently than a lot of the stuff that I would imagine. Oops, sorry. Something was popping up on my phone. Then I would imagine a lot of the stuff would be happening. You know, I figure a lot of defensive builds, but figured Battlemage probably isn't one of them that gets a whole lot of love. So we're gonna do some Battlemage, and hopefully we will survive. My biggest concern is the Warden. Obviously, he'll be the nice first big guy we run into. But we still have to get through the town before we get to that point, so. And I'm thinking we might go down and do this thing down here, because currently we have freaking 86 poison and acid resistance, which would be a good time to go and do this guy. So I think that's what we will do. What could possibly go wrong? So if you're wondering what our Battlemage is looking like right now, we have some points into Cadence, some points into Markovian Advantage, 3 points into Discord, because we're powering up our Cadence to be completely elemental based and do a lot of elemental damage. Why I'm doing that? I thought it would be different and interesting. Although, you know what? Before we go up here, I think I'm going to go and pay some money to switch up some stuff. I think I want to get a little bit more meat on our bones. So we're going to put some of these points into just the basic stats to level up one of our guys.
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
I'm going to leave all three in here because we want to convert everything in that hit. And then this obviously will leave some the points in there as well. It only actually has 1 point. It's being boosted.
Stay strong.
All right, so what does that leave us with? 8 points. I really want to get up to Maiven Sphere of Protection. That's going to be our first real additional damage or defensive ability. Obviously, we're going to be building into DA to combat that OA, but this will give us some damage absorption. And we're probably going to be doing Menhir's Bulwark as well. That will give us some additional damage absorptions. Those will stack too. So it's going to be interesting how things go. And we are building into Tsunami because, well, it goes along exactly with what we want to do. It has some additional elemental damages, which is what we're building into. More DA, which is great for us. Some physique, which is also gets us to be a little bit tanky. And then it will give our targets fumble and impaired aim, which is awesome. So it's very much a nice defensive build there. All right, let's... All right, we now have Maiven's Sphere of Protection, which gives us a wee bit of damage absorption. It's not a huge amount, but it will add up over time. Right now it is, what did we say it was, like 6%? It gets up to a decent amount at its higher levels, and we'll be trying to get there probably sooner than later. I kind of want to get Sphere of Protection up and running at a decent level, as well as my Aether resistance before we get over to the... Before we get over towards the Warden, for obvious reasons. If I do find there is a club that we might be able to find, I think it's... I've used it on quite a few of my guys. I think it's like Force Wave. And it basically does another version of the Force Wave on Soldier and Tsunami. If we can find one of those, I will probably switch over to more of a Force Wave build, just for the heck of it. Because I think that's a cool little setup. I really like having a lot of different defensive options right now. It's one of the same reasons why we went into Alexra's Flash Freeze, because it can lock stuff down really easily, and especially if we're using something like this, that Poison Bomb, which is from one of our pieces of gear. That will allow us to, you know, get people stuck in the goo and then just lock them down where they basically just melt and they just can't get out of it, which will be advantageous. Okay, let's see how we do against the spiders. Let's see. How are these? Are these any better than the ones we got? Bloodletter, Salvage, Gloves of Attack, OA Chaos, Resolute, Salvage, Gloves of Ozin's Flame. So Fire and Burn, which is kind of what we're building into. More Physique, a little less OA. Vitality and Bleed. Those might actually work. These give some DA and attack speed. I think I'll take these. Stalwart, Savage, Gloves of the Honor Guard. Gives us a little more Pierce, casting speed, attack speed, some more DA, some more health. Yeah, we'll take those. Alright, anything we can toss on those right now? Yeah, we'll do that, sure. No need to keep those components. Okay, hello spiders.
I can't do that yet.
Now these spiders aren't going to be the issue. It's when we go downstairs. There are a ton of them, and they're all stacked up pretty close to you. So it's really easy to get overrun. I'm actually going to leave this until we come back up, if we need to come back up. I don't know why I did that. I'm used to having that just in case I die. It really won't matter, will it? Although the last time I did do this was on Ultimate, so it was a wee different at the time. Beefier dudes, a lot less defenses. Oh, it's because when I do Ultimate, I also always start off from level 1. Just find it more entertaining. Okay. Ooh. Who are you? Vigorous leather vestment of Oleron's Wrath. +2 to fighting form. We don't have fighting form yet. We might have fighting form. Do we have fighting form? We do have fighting form. Is there any reason why not to take this? We lose some elemental stuff. We lose a little bit of DA and a couple resistances for elemental and bleed. But we gain Aether and Pierce. I think we'll take that. Hey! How you doing today? Did you play the H&G or are you going to? I am going to be playing it. I have gotten it installed. I'm thinking probably tomorrow evening I'll give some H&G a try. Today, continuing on with my Grim Dawn stuff. We have a lot of Grim Dawn things coming in the future as well, so been doing a lot of this recently. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to be doing some H&G. If not tomorrow, the day after. Sometimes Tuesdays around the house can be a little bit busy, but I'm hoping to do it the first part of this week. That's the hope, at least. And I'll probably do it in the evening, my time. Whether or not that is a good time for getting on, I don't know, but hopefully there'll be some players.
That skill's not ready.
I am looking forward to it. I had talked to Mambu, and Mambu even has gotten it reinstalled.
That skill's not ready.
There we go. Gonna clear out this area a little bit before we start fighting the boss. just in case we need room to flee.
That skill's not ready.
We are going to level here pretty quick. We might actually get another level in before this fight with the boss starts, so we shall see. Probably not. Probably going to fall just a little bit short. Oh man, if I had those XP boosters. Things are a lot slower without them. But yeah, looking forward to doing some heroes and generals over the next couple of days. The last time I tried one of the little projects, it was the 2013 version. And it was just me and like maybe 10 other people. So it's one of those things where I didn't get... I mean, I enjoyed it but I was enjoying it out of like a nostalgic feeling. I want more than just like a nostalgia feeling from it, you know? You know what? We might get that level. And we did. Great. All right. There's the boss. Let's avoid him.
That skill's not ready.
You know what? Let's get rid of this guy in the back. I don't need someone tossing extra damage at me, you know?
Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet.
Okay.
That skill's not ready. I can't do that yet.
All right. Wasn't going to say anything while I was fighting that dude. I do not want to... I'm not one that actually really believes in jinxing or curses or stuff like that. But, however, I'm also one that is okay with not putting everything out there to the world to kind of see, and it's, you know... Who knows? Who knows? All right. Still have a shrine up here, which is great. And some boxes. Okay. I was looking at these. Oh, OA, pierce resistance, health, offensive energy. Some DA, some pierce resistance. Additional armor. I think I kind of want to keep that 6% life leech. I mean, we're not attacking super fast, although we did get that one item that has kicked up our attack rate just a little bit. What are we sitting at right now? It's still pretty pathetic, 103%. But I can just... That'll work.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Excuse me. Give me just a second, guys. Sorry. Forgotten about something. Alright, you know what? I doubt there's any of this I really want to keep. So let's drop stuff off. I think we're going to put more armor on. Is there anything that isn't currently? So we don't have anything for the belt yet. Alright. I might save that ring. It's not a bad ring. It's not really for me, and I don't know how hardcore works, if it's everyone is separate or if they're all on the same thing. So say I finish the game on hardcore with this and I make a new character. If that's a shared, I'm gonna save it just in case it's a shared thing. Yeah, I'm gonna... Well, we don't need the 12 acid resistance. Not completely. It does give us 10% more damage to beasts, which is okay. Actually, this is what we got from the guy. Let's take a better look at it. More OA, more DA, 8th resistance, and elemental resistance. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that. We might actually use that, because we're going to need that 8th resistance fairly soon. The rest of all this, I believe, can be sold. So today, hopefully, we'll be able to get our blacksmith not too late in the day. Okay.
Put it to good use.
And since we're here, we'll take a look at our guy here.
Come see what's left.
Every once in a while, he'll have a really nice ring or something. One of the rings I found early on in the game once that I bought on my other playthroughs. It was like a ring that had 50% resist for something. I think it was like a poison. It was like, yep, wearing this one every single time, and it just sits there. Just sits there in my inventory, or my bank, waiting for the next playthrough. 1716. Silver Amulet of Tormented Souls piece.
Iron well spent. Come see
What about
what's
you?
left of my wares.
All right, nothing too major there.
See you around.
All right. Let's go talk to this guy.
Any luck clearing out those sliths? Well done.
Taking care of it.
What's up? Thanks for all your...
Okay, let's see here. We have 3 points. We could get our damage absorption up, or so we'll probably grab Field Commander. Increases your armor percentage. Gives us DA. Plus attack speed. So this is probably something we are going to be going into. I'm trying to figure out if I want to dump the 3 to get towards 20. Or if I want to dump some points into something like military conditioning for low tankiness. Because right now we just have the basic of basics on our skills. We may do Blitz at some point, just give us a little more mobility. And Overguard. Overguard we're not going to take until much later. Overguard will help build into a shield recovery if we go full shield recovery. I don't know if we will. We'll have to have the right components, and those might be hard to find here. Alright, I'm just going to dump these in here. Slay that guy, slay that guy. Slay that guy. Oh, Bourbon wants to talk to us now. He's sending us to town.
Good, you're back. One of my scouts came back with news making our next move clear. The dead are heavily concentrated in Burwich Village. You've proven your... Follow the road north through Whitemire.
Secure the portal. Can we get one already? No, we have to be respected. Where are we sitting right now? We're tolerated. Really? All the way to respected? Oh, jeez. That is so far away. Yeah. And we're not even finding Cronley's gang, so there's that. So 84 and we're friendly.
See anything you like? See you around.
Alright. Let's go do something. We'll try and get friendly at least. So this should put us down below in the flooded passage, and it has. Wonderful. Hey! Sorry about that. I didn't catch that off the side of my eye. Someone on my channel last week. You like my my mix of Let's Plays and informative content. Well, thank you. Yeah, I kind of just do what I enjoy, and I enjoy helping players out, especially new players. And, I mean, I enjoy all games. So why not do a little bit of both, right? I like doing guides and things like that, so. The hard part is figuring out what exactly you want to talk about. There'll be days where my mind will just go blank and I won't know what I want to talk about next.
I can't do that yet.
But yes, I'm glad you are enjoying things. Happy you found the channel. Now, what content brought you to the channel, or did you just stumble upon it? What's over here? Grim Dawn something?
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, I just did a thing on the order of defense for Grim Dawn. Just finished that one up today. Trying to figure out what exactly I want to do for my next one. Also watched my stream VOD with my friend. We never got that finished up. And I don't really understand why. I think I got busy, and then like Mambu got busy. But yeah, that was an enjoyable VOD with that co-op. Since then, Mambu's gone on and leveled that character, so if we were to do it again, we would have to start from scratch. But we might. There's a possibility we might do another co-op type thing, especially with Fangs of Astrakarn coming out, because we'll both be playing it, so might do something like that. Sometimes it's fun to play with others, and sometimes it's just nice to roll at your own pace, you know? I'm so used to having one of my mobility skills there. I keep hitting a button that doesn't exist. Hit up your buddy who got you into Grim Dawn to make plans for the weekend of the 23rd. Nice. That I really like. It's like, people are so excited. They're like, you know what, dude? We got to make plans. We got to make plans that the expansion's coming out. Those are the like really fun things. And luckily, it should be, you know, pretty solid, I would hope. You know, there are times where I've taken time off, but it'll be for like, you know, something like Battlefield 6 or something, where it's an online game, and you spend half your day being kicked from servers and waiting in queues. At least this is, you know, something that is a little more stable than those big games. Although, to be perfectly honest, figuring how to set up co-op in this game was not an easy thing to do. I sure hope that's something that they've made a little bit easier for this one. First run through was Oppressor and Druid. Nice. Yeah. It's all hosted locally, and then you're playing from it. And so, you know, it can be really susceptible to lag. And then the issue that we had when I was trying to set mine up so we could play on it was that Grim Dawn does not play well with firewalls. It really doesn't. When we were playing that, I actually had to shut down my firewall just so we could play, which is not the ideal situation. Let's go away. I have to remember I only have one life here. I keep having to remind myself, you only have one life. Alright, first guy's down.
That skill's not ready.
Hopefully the spider should be pretty okay. We have really good poison resistance right now.
I can't do that.
I mean, I probably have better poison resistance than that spider did. Alright, cool. Hang on, did we finish it? Yes, we did. Alright. And we got some blue items, too. Is there nothing better? You're starting off a character, and you get your first blue drop. It's like, what is it gonna be? For me, it was a belt, okay, that I couldn't even use yet. It was like, oh, that first high-level drop, you're like, we're gonna do things now. Ooh, and a blueprint, nice. We'll take a look at these here in a second. Oh. All right, so what I was talking about earlier is the weapon that does the force wave. It's called Aether Smash, and it's on the Aether Woe. So yes, I found the item that I was looking for. We can't use the Aether Woe just yet. We need to be level 17. So 2 more levels, actually just about 1 more level because we're about to hit 16. Excuse me. I love the Aether Woe. Oh, I so love the Aether Woe. Aether Woe combined with Tsunami and Force Wave is just terrific fun. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to have some fun with it. All right. We also got the Stormcaller Circlet. It gives bonuses to Sky Shard. I'm not using Sky Shard in this build. 12 elemental resistance. And I kind of like the one that I have, but however, I'm not going to use Overguard or Blitz until much later in the game. It's probably its best feature right now from what it has is that 10% bonus damage to ethereals. So I think we're going to... It even has more armor. I think we'll keep the one that we have. Alright, what we got here? First, we got ourselves an amulet. Blackward's Courage. More physical damage. OA and DA plus 2 to Blitz. Man, everything was... You know what? I might as well put a point into Blitz. Because that will give me plus 6 to Blitz. I'll have 1 point into Blitz will give me to level 6 in it. And that will give us some maneuverability. Also gives us Provoke, which we can use because we are on a shield. You know what? Oh, we would lose the plus 2 to Scandras. Damn. Why is this game gotta make us choice? Oh yeah, and we'd also lose the 42 acid resistance. Never mind. Sorry. It looked so exciting until we kept reading. Here we go. Tell you what, we are leveling up pretty quick right now. I'm fearful that these guys do a lot of bleeding damage, which may or may not be terrifying for us right now.
I can't do that yet.
Let's back off. Alright. Let's hammer these guys. We got them in the poison. We got them slowed down. Hey, level 16. And a recipe. Oh, we already have a royal jelly recipe. Well, that's kind of wasteful. We'll learn it, but, you know. Oh, is this what we picked up? Demonic Tarnished Cleaver of Ruin? Alright. Let's keep rolling. We are not going in the catacombs right now. I feel like surviving. All I know is I always die when I go in there early in the game. Which is the opposite of what we want to have happen this time. Usually don't mind about dying. Today, I mind about dying. Yeah, I actually only streamed like one time last week because the rest of the days I was like tired. I think I was probably, I had a little head cold or something like that. But I would get to like the end of the day after helping some folks out, doing some work, and I'd be like, damn. And the one thing I didn't want to do was play freaking hardcore, one life, with my brain going. You haven't killed Krieg on hardcore yet? Just been starting a bunch of different characters. Not sure what build I want to stick with, knowing I might end up in Ultimate one day. See, I mean, you can always switch up, but having a plan really does help. But like I said, you know, I grabbed this guy and plans changed. It's like now we're going to go Force Wave. We have been going Cadence because I really love Cadence. Cadence build was the first ever build I had. My first character ever was a Witchblade, Soldier Occultist. And I had a lot of fun with it. Actually, I'm still playing through Ultimate on that character. It's in Forgotten Gods right now. But yeah, it's... And that was a Cadence build. I just had a ton of fun with it. Well, we are now despised. Could be worse. Or sometimes I honestly think at this point I've been up to frickin' hated. Because the first thing I do is like, I like fighting Nemesis. So I always put the little warrants on them. I burn a warrant. It's like, have them hate us a little bit quicker. Not this time. If there was an anti-warrant, we would be using that. I don't want to see a Nemesis until after I'm done with Malmuth. Okay? If I'm all the way through Forgotten Gods, before we get our first Nemesis, it'll be too soon.
That skill's not ready.
Oh boy, yeah. Come on, level 17, baby. I want to use that Frostbow. Or that, not Frostbow, Aetherbow. Don't know why I said Frost. I want that Aetherbow. Ooh. Got ourselves a shrine fight here. Let's clear out the area just in case we need running. And that's the boss area. Let's go check over here really quick. I have to say, I'm quite happy with the Grim Dawn community. Seems to be, obviously, Fangs of Astrakarn's coming up, but they seem to be reaching out and saying, hey, a lot more nowadays. I think they're getting excited. I really do. All right, let's go drop off some stuff before we do anything else.
Got something you need stashed?
Yes, I do. All right. I think we can probably sell this. I don't think we're going to be doing anything with Trojans. We will keep this guy. And obviously, Aether Woe. We won't have it for this fight. We'll have it for the next, though. Vitality and bleed. Alright. Do I have anything for the belts? No.
I'll keep an eye out.
Alright.
See anything you like?
Getting my first bag. I forgot how much that first bag is worth.
Put it to good use.
You know, it makes my soul feel lighter. It's like, I got a bag. Shouldn't have that effect on me. But it's like, I can carry more loot. Thank you, game. Always secure the bag, you know, it's wonderful. Hello, boys. Hardcore run. We are just in the flooded passage. We've gotten lucky enough to get our first double rare. It's not a double rare monster unique, but you know what? I'm excited nonetheless. Two-handed axe that has lightning bolt on it. 30% chance on hit is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Nah, we're gonna keep with our sword. Do we really need a sword and board right now? Yeah. All right, let's take a look here. So, son of a bitch, it's a pistol. Damn it! Come on! I'm a freaking soldier doing a melee build. First double rare I get is a pistol. Anyways, Thunderstruck Tarnished Hand Cannon of the Elements. Elemental damage, electrocute, lightning, elemental, and electrocute bonuses. Stun duration. 12% physical damage converted to lightning. OA. Bonus attack speed. Bonus cast speed. +2 to Raging Tempest. Lightning Bolt. 20% when hit. I would have loved this. I would have loved this if I was on my Purifier. But I'm not on my Purifier. I'm on my Battlemage, okay? It's a Battlemage. It's not a... son of a bitch. Hey, what you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? I'm gonna toss it in the bank. one of these days I might do a purifier run. And
Safe storage.
he would love to have something like that.
I'll hold on to that for you.
We're gonna sell this.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
I'm wondering about keeping it.
Put it to good use.
I don't think I have any skills that are shield based yet. We'll definitely slow down the cadence. I mean, it's considerable amount of bonus damage. Points available. Keep going down, Tsunami. I do lose the poison bomb. Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know. Those are the tough decisions for me, trying to figure out which one sits a little bit higher in the stack of items I should use. Overthinking it, go hit stuff and see if you like the vibes. Exactly. It's just that the next thing I'm going to be hitting is a boss, and I want to make sure that I don't die. Like I said, I'm terrified about dying. It's been a long time since I've been terrified of anything in this game.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, let's avoid that. We'll also avoid that. Alright, this seems to be still working just fine.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, that'll work. What bonk makes you feel better? Yep. Yeah, I could. I could have put it on my other slot. You're right. I try and keep my finger as far back from the W key as I can, because I did a minion build. I can't remember which class it was. Necromancer and Shaman, I think. Anyways, but I would accidentally hit the W key and it would switch up my gear, and half of the guys that I would summon would disappear, and then I would have to re-summon everybody in the middle of combat. So it's like I've trained myself to never hit the W key ever again. It's like this paranoia of the W key when I'm playing Grim Dawn. It's like, I'm gonna get myself killed. Oh, but I mean, You know, you're having a good time, you're rolling, you're moving through stuff, you hit a button, all of a sudden, like 8 of your 7 or 8 of your skeletons, whichever one it is, are gone. And it's like, well,
Oh, hello, traveler.
now people are hitting me. All right. We have the blacksmith quest. Wonderful. Was looking forward to that. Let's read that. Gloves. Poison resistance, pierce resistance, bleeding resistance. We don't need the poison resistance. We're already capped on poison. However, I do like that bleeding resistance. But that would give us 23% versus 10%. That being said, we would lose 11% attack speed. I am a sucker for lightning. I mean, I made a Vindicator, okay? I am such a sucker for lightning. Oh, you are right. Cadence is not bound on that one. Thank you. Sorry, these eyes were twinkling with the lightning bolts. Vindicator is... I think Vindicator so far has been my favorite build. I really do. And I did my Vindicator slightly gimmicky. I didn't go for what would be like the absolute best for it, but I went for what would be the most lightning possible.
Can't do that yet.
So it's like all my devotions cause lightning, all my weapons cause lightning, all my components cause lightning. If it said lightning, to be part of my build, it had to have lightning in the description somewhere. Ah, it was beautiful. Well, we might keep this one around. There's really not much of a reason unless we have a shield that has some really good bonuses, because your recovery time at this point is so low that you might block maybe 3-4 hits per fight, and that's if you're lucky. Alright, first off, you gotta deal with these assholes in the back. Because all I remember is that my life has been deleted more than once by one of those rifle guys, because I generally don't have very good pierce resistance. And I think I'm slightly biased towards shields, even though they aren't as good. Because, like I said, my very first character that I made, I went sword and board from the beginning. So yeah, Witchblade, Cadence, Shield. And I had a fun time with it. Although that Witchblade currently is running a dual axe build. I have my Aether axe, and then I finally got my, was it Nightclaw or something like that? Got one in each hand. I'm doing Berserker before Berserker's even a thing. Oh, I did a retaliation build, and early on, before you have anything, that is a rough lifestyle. That is a rough lifestyle. Oh boy, that was... I have a feeling this might be gore. No? Nope, nope, okay. Whatever his name is. I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Jeez, that now? Okay, which one of you is stealing my life? Alright. I'm liking this axe, so let's do some work on it. Let's put a component on it. Even as Oathkeeper, you're better off rushing Ours Might, maxing Tectonic Shift. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's so many of the combinations in this game that I still need to do. It's amazing the depth of the game when you with all the different builds. All right, let's see here. Do we want to go? Crack Lodestone would give us more lightning. Lightning Nova is actually really good early on. Poison Bomb's good too. I think I'm gonna go Crack Lodestone. Ooh, this gives bonuses to Force Wave. We're gonna be building into Force Wave very shortly, so we're gonna keep that one. I don't know if we'll use that one because I really don't want to lose the bonus points into Iskandras. But we'll keep it around as an option at least. Keeping it around as an option isn't a bad idea. Okay, so this will at least get us to level 20 here. Do I want to spend a point in Warcry right now? I don't know if I'm going to or not. I might do a little bit later. We might do Warcry for when we go up against the Warden. I mean, 2% reduced target damage isn't that huge. In fact, point is probably going to be better into damage absorption. We can't do Field Command though. This will give us more armor as well as more DA and OA. So we will go Field Command. Sup, Mambu? How you doing today? Good to see you, sir. Hang on. Let's do a quick check here. See if there's anything really good.
Put it to good use. Come see what's left of my wares.
I can never remember when these guys change. I could probably talk about that in a video.
See you around.
How some of those other mechanics work. That's interesting. This is my hardcore guy. It is indeed. Been trying to level in H&G, man. It's not what I want to do. I am running a Battlemage. I think I'm going to be doing Heroes and Generals tomorrow if I can. So I've heard some people say that there are pretty decent numbers on right now. How many people did you see?
Can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Pretty good number. The war match was like a 12 versus 16. You know? Yeah, that's gonna be... We're gonna have to team up tomorrow and do some work. Remember how this thing goes. I probably still have my account from earlier. Because I played it a little bit before. But I'll check tonight. I'll hop on tonight after I get done streaming. And make sure everything is ready to go for tomorrow. I just was in a... I won't say a good mood. In a awake mood. My brain today feels like it's hot, clicking on all cylinders, you know? Which it hasn't been over the last couple of days. I think I had a head cold or something like that, or allergies bothering me or something. And so when I was like that, I didn't want to do hardcore mode. Because I was like, you know, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be a little fuzzy up top here, and I'm going to die, and it's going to piss me off. I was like, so you know what? We're going to wait. We're going to wait until I can do it, and my head's all here. Hey, there we go. That was what we were waiting for, guys. Let's see here. I'm gonna let Mambu handle that. Okay, I'm gonna kick out really quick. We're coming back to this. No worries, guys. I mentioned this just before you got in. I'm already playing Berserker. I have early access to Berserker. Mom, can we get Berserker? No, we have Berserker at home. This is Berserker at home. That right there, Berserker at home. Berserker at home. Look at him. I don't know what looks more Berserker. I think you would have to lose the chest piece, but you're wearing that. You would have to go bare chested. But yeah, this is kind of this is my pretty much completed Witchblade. So I'm running Nightclaw and the best Aetherwarp cleaver that I have right now. I'm gonna keep trying to get better Aetherwarp cleavers, but Tyrant's Alacrity is actually pretty good. Yeah. And I love the fact that they are the exact same weapon, except one is glowing golden and the other has black in it. That makes this so much better. Look at that. That right there is Berserker at home. What else could you... What else you want? What else you want? That right there is all we need. All I need. It's like we were talking about it earlier. This is my pure cadence guy. Cadence build with Soleil's Witchfire going into it. I love it. It's fun. Does it do as much damage, or is it the best build? Probably not. But it looks very Berserker-like. That's all I'm saying. Like, how much more Berserkerish do you want it to be? Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. I just love it. It's fun. All right. We are going to momentarily move away from cadence.
I sense turmoil within you. Stay strong.
Got something you need stashed?
Here. Come here. Why was I trying to save that? Oh, the Aether resistance. Yes, yes, yes.
It's safe with me. Promise.
+3 to fighting for him. I mean, the gunslinger obviously doesn't help me, but +3 to fighting for him is nice. Okay.
Safe storage, no questions. It's safe with me. Promise.
Force wave. Oh, I'm so close to having Tsunami. We need one more. One more and we'll have Tsunami up and running. You know what? Let's try. I probably don't want to do that. Oh, that actually works just fine. All right, let's try that. Increase the range. Good news is I can use it on either. Tanker, pair, and pilot. Was that level 10? Jeez. All right, we need one more. That's right, I jumped out of game. Like, where's my teleporter? Nope, gotta do it again. That's fine. That is show off my guy. Okay, that's a couple extra guys. Oh boy, this might... I have to say the stun's nice, but I missed the big hit of the cadence. Okay, let's get these guys out of here. They're being healed.
That skill's not ready.
Tsunami will fix this up. Once we get Tsunami rolling, we'll be fine. Okay. I'm getting trolled by a whole bunch of healers. I've never actually done a force wave build, so this is kind of my first ever first wave trial. Now, Aether, Woe, and Tsunami do those all the time. I love it. Not a huge fan of force wave. I know that a lot of people really do like force wave. It's a rather popular build. I'm sure probably a lot of people would like Force Wave over my Cadence build, but I don't know. I kind of like Cadence. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like I said, once I get Tsunami up and running, hang on a second. What's the best place? I'm trying to remember where the next nearest shrine is. Because I need one more point for Tsunami. The stun is really nice. He likes Cadence too, but the one from Shaman is better. Savagery? I think you're probably referring to Savagery. Savagery is really nice too. It's another one of those you build up and then you have a big attack type thing. Although with Savagery, I think it's like, what, 5th hit or something like that, it's up to full power. But it builds and then it's whatever, you can use it on whatever though, if I remember correctly. I didn't go with Savage. I don't think I went with did I go with Savagery? I can't remember. I might have put Savagery with my Vindicator
Move
build.
along now, stranger.
Should I take Ingram or Duncan? I can't remember who does which. I should. I'm the guide writing guy. Ingram is better for physical stuff, and Duncan's better for magical? Is that it? Or do I got that backwards? And I know it doesn't really matter. However, do you remember who's who, Mambu? I guess I could always look it up. Let's see here. All right, let's see here. Every item you craft except relics receives 1 random bonus from your chosen blacksmith's pool. Possible bonuses from Ingram: 2 to 4% physique increase, armor protection 2 to 4%, 3 to 7 pierce resistance. Duncan: 2 to 4% physique, 4 to 12 DA increase, energy regen 8 to 16. Okay, we'll go with Ingram. My question was Ingram versus Duncan. I think Ingram is what I'm going to go with. Although the bonuses to DA from Duncan could be nice. One of these days I'm going to try and do a maxed DA build. The problem is you can never really max it versus whatever the next big opponent is, you know? But I want to see if I can't do like a complete dodge build where it's like not just the dodge mechanic, but then the dodge that's built into DA as well. Just huge stack of DA plus a huge stack of dodge and just be like, I probably won't have any type of physical damage if I do that. But sometimes the gimmick isn't about actually doing well. It's about the gimmick. That's a big group of people. You know what? Lifesteal off of Force Wave is pretty good. I already, dude. There we go. Oh, we were going to look at this one. Faster force wave, +3/2 force wave. We lose a little bit of Escandra's bonuses to Escandra, but I think this is worth it right now. I think that's worth it right now. And you know, +3 to force wave, faster force wave, more damage onto force wave. Our armor is going to increase by 9%. We lose the Aether and the Chaos Resistance, which kind of hurts, but then we lose some of the bonus to Escandra's. Do I have anything that I can put into there right now? No. That's fine. You know what? Let's. We do have the blacksmith now. So we'll drop off some gear, and we'll talk to the blacksmith.
Yeah. Got something you need stashed?
+6 attack speed. We would lose the lightning. We would lose the lightning bolt, which kind of sucks. I love my lightning bolt. And I don't think I want to. Nah, I'm not going to convert to acid damage. Swinging around a scythe though is pretty damn awesome. Not gonna lie.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
Insight. Lose some elemental resistance, gain some chaos resistances. Let's no.
See you
Let's
around.
equip those.
See anything you like? See you around.
Let's equip those.
What brings you to my forge?
Oh, it's so empty. It's so empty. Sorry, just had panics course through my system. It's like, no, where did it all go? Oh yeah, it's hardcore. Oh, okay. I can't make a single damn thing. Pierce, vitality, and bleed. Squire boots. No. Handguards. They have Lightning Nova already in them? Oh, it's on block, though. Explorer's trousers. We would lose lightning, vitality, and bleed. We gain more poison, but we would also get plus 5%. I want that experience, guys. I want that experience. Let's also... So these are all level 18. We could go Calamity, Equilibrium, or Ruination. Plus 4 attack speed, Rapid Strike, Tranquility, Calamity. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to go Calamity. So we'll be able to make one of those at 18. What do I need for it? Tainted Brain Matter. Well, don't have the best of...
Don't get killed out there.
Finding those is going to be a little tougher right now. Oh, that was where that huge poison was on this, the 42%. We're still up near 71, so that's not too bad.
Got something you need stashed? I'll keep an eye on this. I do the best I can with what I've got.
Could get some amber. Well, I can't bust it out of there. Never mind. It's level 22. Anti-venom 71 we're okay. Shield Steel. We're all armor. I could use the cold resistance right now. Give us a decent amount of more armor and health. Bristly fur. Need more scavenge platings. Alright, so bristly fur requires some scavenge plating. Okay, fine. Scavenge plating requires bristly fur. Can you tell me where this is gonna go wrong? Can anyone point to where this is gonna go wrong for me? Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to find them out there.
Go on now. I'll keep an eye out.
You know what? Let's...
What brings you to my forge?
We'll go with the ward stone. 18% elemental resistance, some more movement speed, and some bleeding resistance. That's quite helpful. I might actually make another one for this metal. Alright, so we are now capped in cold, fire, nearly capped in lightning. Our bleeding's up to 36%. Nearly capped for poison. We really need to start looking towards the Aether. How much Squire stuff do we have? So we have handguards and boots. Damn. Oh, I was thinking it was a set type thing. It's not. All right.
Don't get killed out there.
Let's go break some stuff. I'm trying to remember where my next shrine is at. So I really want a shrine. I really, really want a shrine. I might pull up the tools. There we go. Grab, grab, grab. Hey. What was that? Thought I'd seen fur. Must have been blood. Oh no, it was a fur-lined cap. It's like, is that bristled fur or whatever it is? That item that I need? Oh, well, that was a lovely crit. I do like the fact that if I crit, it seems like if I crit against the guy that I'm hitting, it crits for everybody in the line. And I'm sure that's not actually what it did, but it kind of looked like it.
Skill's not ready.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. That force wave's kind of fun. There's some fun involved. There's some fun involved. And when that Aether Wave triggers... Oh, come on, where the frack's this shrine at? Is there one up on this hillside? I'm probably confusing it with something else.
That skill's not ready.
Let's go into Ho. Actually, is this where we came out, the Ho? I think so. Yeah, we already did that. Oh, that was the last shrine. We need to find the next shrine. We're about to hit level 18. So if we want to go and grab one of the, oh, what the hell is it called? All of a sudden, these guys. All of a sudden the brain just dies. Relics? It's a relic, isn't it? I love that ability that he's using. It's one of the favorite ones I have on my Vindicator. Is this one of the guys we need to kill? No. Ooh, hello. Hello. The Morrow Band. Oh, wow. I could have used this on my minion build back in the day. 2 to summon Briarthorn, 2 to raise skeletons. Yeah, that would have been really helpful. The Stalwart Guardian. Damn, why did I never get this on my other dude? Holy crap. I don't think I've ever picked up the Marrow Band. Oh, that looks quite nice. Oh, some thorns. I have to say, when Force Wave and Aether Wave go off at the same time, that's pretty damn awesome. Can't wait to do a triple hit with Force Wave, Aether Wave, and Tsunami on some dude. What is... So, I'm trying to figure out... There's an ability that affects the shield. I can't remember which one it is. That releases a... I think it's one like on its... If something happens, then X. I could combine this with something like Ice Spike, or I think there's like an Earth Spike as well. Or something that works similar to it. Woo. All right. Sarlap, be electrified. None of that was too spicy. At least we're getting bonus XP now. We're up to plus 8% XP. Do you mind not healing the dudes I'm fighting? That would be most shiny. Thank you, game. Level 18. Oop. Accidentally switched weapons. I was like, why am I not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? That works better now. Ooh, hang on. Got ourselves a blue drop. The massacre. Slightly faster attacking. Does a lot more damage. Plus 4 to force wave. Okay. So we now can do force wave on either of these guys and be a happy person. Force wave comes off cooldown pretty quick now. And it hits like a freaking truck. Holy cow. I like it when it all comes together. All right. 50% chance of an additional 75% damage, or physical damage. You know what we need? We need a chef. Hello, sir.
Well, I'll be.
Have you ever been a chef? Huh. You can be our chef. It's amazing. We were looking for a chef and there was one right there. Just sitting out in the woods. Uh-oh, what's that? That was something of Aether. I want to read that. It's a pistol. Of course it's a pistol. Why wouldn't it be a pistol?
That skill's not ready.
Gilliston the Reborn.
Can't do that yet.
Or Frost Ointment. Okay. We're going to have to drop some stuff off. Lovely issue we're having. We just got too much stem loot. Just got too much loot. What can we possibly do about it?
Come see what's left of my wares. Iron Will
Let's
spent.
drop stuff off first.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna really worry about any of this stuff. Okay.
I'll keep an eye on this.
More scrap metal.
It's level 20. Could do something like Cold Stone, not until level 20 though. 18 right now. Enchanted Flint is 20 as well as the Riftstone. I don't think I'm going to put anything in this one until we hit level 20. And then I'm probably going to go... thinking maybe Cold Stone. Or Enchanted Flints. Probably Cold Stone for the chance to slow. Need a couple more Aether Crystals, but we'll get those. Later, old-timer. Sure, you're not important to anything. Ah, you finally have my mission. We will bring you fabrics. Did I ever do Necromancer? Yeah, I built, I did Necromancer on my army build. I maxed that out at 100 on, I think it's 100 on Ultimate. Oh, who? Hang on. It was Necromancer, and did I go with, I think I went Cultist maybe? I think I went a Cultist. Yeah, I went a Cultist and Necromancer. So it was a Kabbalist. Pretty awesome. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, I was thinking for this, I was thinking about going Death Knight. That would have been interesting with Force Wave. That would have been a thing. Let's drop these two off in the bank. We want to save those.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Safe storage.
I'll keep an eye on this.
And we can learn this one. Or frost ointments.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Da. Come back with that.
Put it to good use.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Ah, some gun.
I'll hold on to that.
See anything you like?
Here we go. It's like that's
You're around.
I did something wrong.
Got something you need stashed.
Here we go. Okay. Now we're back
keep
where
an
we
eye
should
out.
be.
Got any more scrap metal?
So we're gonna have to get Tainted Brain.
If you find any blue,
It's probably gonna be Calamity. It'll probably be Calamity. By the time we get the Tainted Brain, we'll probably have a couple more options though, so. Mantle of Maiven's Wits. Wanderer's Flesh-Bound Tome of Annihilation. Hang on a second. Puncturing Mutant Bludgeon of Alacrity. No, I love the Massacre, but it doesn't give me the Aether Wave. The Aether Smash. And I do love my Aether Smash. +2 to Force Wave. That's not a bad item. It's actually a lot more beefing than what I got. Oh, but giving up on the Aether Smash hurts me. This +2 Force Wave. Damn. I might use this. Alright. Third Company's Revolver and the Flamebreaker. Do we switch to Flamebreaker? Probably. 15% elemental resistances. We don't actually need that. We would lose 15% vitality resistance, gain 14% chaos resistance. It probably doesn't matter. Main block is so low right now, it doesn't really. 0.5 second block recovery is actually not that bad though. The average is up near 1. So you would get a block recovery much more often. 24% at this point isn't that bad either. It's only 186 damage though. I'm gonna keep it with us because it does have some possibilities. Was that the plating that I need? Scavenge plating. Yes, okay. You stop healing. Mystic global toxic effigy of corruption. I'm wondering about just dropping the shield and going with him. I guess I can't do an offhand, can I? Oh no, I can. This would give Aether resistance and skill cooldown. Technically, Force Wave is a skill. But Force Wave requires a shield. That's why I didn't take it. That's why I have the shield. I guess I could do a cadence like that, because cadence might require a shield. No, I don't think so. Alright, two of our targets are going to be right up ahead. Hopefully we don't run into any issues. Oh, we separated them. That's nice.
Can't do that.
Well, I'm glad I got those resistances up. It's making life a little bit easier right now.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
So we'll be able to turn in this mission here. There we go. Hey, a blueprint. More of these guys. Try and figure out where we want those, or if we do want them. Ooh, bright lights today.
Safe storage, no questions asked. I'll hold on to that for you.
They could run it with the cadence.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. Put it to good use.
Let's drop off the goodies.
Got something you need stashed? It's safe with me, I promise.
See anything you like?
Yeah, I don't want to lose the poison resistance. Ooh, this has a +7 to attack speed. Has a higher, lowered. Oh, internal trauma damage is a lot lower. That being said, that +7 to attack speed.
See you around.
I really like my Aetherwoe, I'm not gonna lie. I know I get an enhanced version of it too later on. Don't you usually give me a new mission? So we're starting to get a decent little bank built. I mean, it's nothing incredible. 50K will get us some new space in our bank vaults. It's kind of the best we can ask for right now. We spent a little bit earlier on some gear. All right. Hopefully, I definitely want to get Tsunami set up tonight. Which is obviously very close, so we're going to get the points for that. Probably going to hit level 20 pretty soon, which means we can start making some of the better items for our equipment. Here's Alistair's diary. Force wave's a little bit nice again, not gonna lie.
Can't do that yet.
I think this is the place we don't want to go. Yeah. We don't want to be here. I don't think he protects a... I don't think he does a shrine. I think it's just like a box. He dropped some cadence gear. But he is a very tough customer. Alright, I think it's time to hop into Burwich. There we go. Gotta uncover it all. Like the map fully revealed. What can I say? Slightly completionist that way. Starting to pick up a couple of misses again. Not many, but I saw one or two. Okay. The Rift Gate is swarming with enemies! Alright, let's take care of the little guys.
Skill's not ready.
Aldenar, the Undying.
Can't do that yet.
Well, look at that. Once again, false advertisement. Vigorous fur-lined boots of Menhir's wall. Plus 15% defensive ability. Increase armor by 5%. Bleeding resistance. I think we'll still keep the ones we got. Alright, I'm going to make a beeline for the... shrine. Because I'm about done for the evening. We were going to have a late dinner this evening, and I actually started the stream before they had finished everything up, so I have not eaten all but a bowl of cereal today, and I am hungry. We've gone for about 3 hours. And two and a portion. Started at 7 tonight, so 2:20. But I want my frickin' tsunami up and running, because it is so much fun. Tsunami with Aether Woe, especially as we get our attack speed up, is so delicious. Yep. We're going to have to get a little bit away there as well. We just had a miss. I guess I could go to the one that's down here, but I don't think I want to go out to the island just yet. I think this one will be safer. Some things on the hidden island can be a little more tricky. Let's get it first. Probably do that. I almost called it a shrine. It's not a shrine. See, my brain's starting to go a little bit totem. And I don't want to be playing hardcore with my brain getting fuzzy. It's too easy to start thinking about something else or get distracted and look away for half a second. I mean, even reading chat, it's like all of a sudden you get hit with a big crit, and if you're lucky, you hear the thump of the heart, and you can get a heal off in time. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're not so lucky. Alright, so this should be our shrine right here. It is. Okay, come on. Probably will get another hero in this wave. Nope, that's it. Did get a blue too, but the main thing we care about is that we got that last point for devotion. What was the blue though? New shield. This actually might be good. Defender of Devil's Crossing. 10% less damage from Aether Corruption. We're taking it. We're taking it immediately. Increased armor by 8%. Plus 29 defensive ability. Plus 2 to Blitz. Seismic Blast. 33% chance on block. Seismic Force erupts around you, damaging and knocking down nearby foes. Yep. That's an instant. That's an instant take. We might put the Poison Bomb on there. Poison Bomb's pretty good. I like it. More importantly, though, Tsunami. guess we would trigger it off of Force Wave. That would only have a chance every 2.5 seconds, so. That's why it's so much fun at Cadence. Because it can trigger off of every attack. We'll go off of Force Wave. Won't trigger as often as I wanted to, but he says as it triggers on the very first one and the very second and the third one. It's triggered. Did I read the text wrong? I think I must have read text wrong. Does it trigger every time? I was thinking my brain was thinking it was a chance. Maybe it's not a chance. Maybe it's a... No, it's on every... No, 91% chance on attack. Okay. It is a chance. It's just a really freaking high chance. Oh, that looks beautiful. Especially when you get the Aether Wave down below it as well. Oh, that's so awesome. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Alright, you know what? Let's go a little bit longer here. We'll see if we can't get our friend. She should be down here. Hello, you. Let's kill these guys first. Oh, I was like, why am I not casting my poison bomb? Because I don't got it anymore. I got that new shield. You know what? Tsunami actually works quite well with that. I think they have a pretty similar cooldown timer. 0.7 seconds, actually. A lot less on the Tsunami. Yeah, so the cooldown here is 0.7, and the cooldown on my Force Wave is 2.5. Although we could put some more into it. Eternal Trauma gives us a slow on it. Definitely want to get to Field Commander into Squad Tactics, more attack speed. Thinking about dropping 6 points just into our main bar here. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Do I want to do Internal Trauma for the slow? I don't want to get Squad Tactics up for additional attack speed. Alright, talk. Here you go. Push him through the rift gate. Now we can break things. Need some dynamite, but in theory we can break some things. great thing about Tsunami is it doesn't necessarily attack in front of me. It attacks basically whoever it wants to. Which is very helpful when we get surrounded. Tsunami's just kind of like, I'll go after that guy. I have to say I'm kind of liking this. Kind of liking this build right now. Not gonna lie. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Oh, where are we at? That's right. You know what? We'll do a couple things here. I want to get the fast travel point that's inside the dungeon. Trying to think of things I want to do before I wrap up for the evening. We'll grab the teleporter inside the dungeon so we can fast travel in. Next time we play, which might be either Wednesday or Thursday. Since I'm here, let's do that. But then we're going to go back and we're going to go grab the fabrics. We'll take care of the fabrics. We're now despised by the ethereals. Wonderful. I'm sure that won't cause any problems up ahead. Man, I love it when all three abilities go off at the same time. It just looks, I mean, it's probably amazing amount of overkill. Not needed whatsoever, but it looks fantastic. Whenever you get the Tsunami Aether Wave and the Force Wave going off at the same time, although I have to say, I'm a wee bit terrified of fighting Krieg. He has a lot of things that really, really hurt. Miss. We need some more OA. Miss. Damn, what is our OA at right now? Hang on. I'm clearing these guys over here so I can... Well, that was a crit and a half, wasn't it? Please tell me that was on him. Nah, it wasn't. Damn it. I wanted to see what a... So, chance to hit... Oh, actually, I'm okay. Chance to hit was 90% on a Lumen. Just gonna keep getting a wee bit beefier. More beef. It's what's for dinner. Actually, chicken fried steak is what's for dinner. Just so you guys know, that's what I'm giving up. That's what I'm giving up this evening, or I'm putting on hold to hang out with y'all. Chicken fried steak. That's how much I appreciate you guys. There we go. That is done. Let's bop out of here. And we are going to go and grab the fabrics. I think that's where we will go then. You could put shield bash from a battered shell onto your shield for an attack like between force waves. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think we're turning this into a more... you know, I really don't know if I want to do a gimmick on a hardcore run, but like a attack everything in front of you gimmick with like special abilities. And it's probably really stupid. It's probably something I should not do, especially on a hardcore run. But I feel a calling to be gimmicky. As long as you component up before fighting Krieg. Yeah, well, Krieg's really nasty. Just hug him. You might be right. I do think his worst ability is the little shotgun thing he does. But man, sometimes you just gotta get away. Yeah, I mean, it probably isn't. And I've said this before. Being my first hardcore run, I'm probably being a wee bit more paranoid than I actually have to be. You know, it's like, I don't want to screw up and die, man. So there's definitely a little bit of that in play too. Probably a lot of that in play, not gonna lie. And right now my Aether resistance is pretty garbage. And I don't have a lot of Pierce either. So.
My inventory is full.
Oh, my inventory is full. Let's go clear these guys out and take care of stuff. Pierce resistance isn't really needed. Isn't the warden's little shotgun blast Pierce? Or have I got that wrong? I mean, I guess if I hug him, I won't have to worry about it. Only problem is, what if I don't hug him for a second? I want to just get evaporated.
My inventory is full.
Alright, fine. Yeah, Pierce resistance becomes a lot bigger thing once you get into Chronolly's gang with all their frickin' bullets.
Have you found a rift gate in Berwick? Good work. There have been countless holes in the prison. Warden...
Alright, we got Krieg's thing now.
I do the best I can with what
He does the best he can.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Really? Aether, lightning, and physical? Okay. I definitely knew the Aether part. I'm surprised that it's not piercing, but then again. Alright, let's... I'm not going to do them this evening, so we won't have to worry about that. I think all this we can sell.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Let's take a look at that belt. 71% is still pretty good for poison. If your face alchemy doesn't use his gun, yeah. The issue that I've always had is like, okay, I have to back off just a little bit so I can heal. And then when you do that, he's like, no, you don't. Whammo. Elemental resistance. Well, our lightning is pretty much capped. We're at 72. Obviously, it's not capped, but we're close to it. I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna sell this. I don't want to get rid of that poison resistance. Okay, so...
It's a good use.
We do not have a component on our shield yet. We're thinking shield slam? I know you had suggested this one, and I think you're right. It does reduce the target's damage for 3 seconds as well, which could be highly useful. I mean, the block chance really doesn't matter.
Go on now.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That'll work. Where did I pick up an ancient armor plate? Well, damn, that's gonna be helpful. Yeah, let's put those on right away. 18 physique, 35 armor, plus 8 to armor, and then 8 absorption. That'll be helpful. That's helpful. It's quite helpful. The armor for my chest is a little lacking right now, not gonna lie. I think this is the best one we got at the moment.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Let's take a look here.
Best I can with what I've got.
We don't have anything special that we can make. And the Adept's boots do have Aether resistance on them. Would mean losing insight, but I mean 29 Aether resistance is just going to get us blown up. Required level is level 24. We could wait for that. I think that's a smart thing to do. Level to 24. Grab the Adept boots to get another 8% resistance to Aether. And that's it right now. Whew. That's all we got bonuses to there. We do have Purified Salts to do more damage too. Gives us 20% Aether resistance. Yeah, Purified Salt is probably going to be a have to definitely thing. So we would be putting it on the Aether Woe itself. We'll have to pop off the Lightning Nova. Yeah. Definitely Aether Fire, Poison. Poison is probably the craziest you run into.
Let's take a look, shall we? Goodbye.
right.
For
You're
now.
back. Oh, that.
Oh, come on, give me your next mission.
I'll give
You
a
too.
good price on what I've got left.
Yeah. Well, poison from spiders, and then there are the other little critters that spit poison at you. Whatever the hell they're called. Those are the most annoying guys early on, the little bugs.
Safe storage, no questions.
And then you never go into that one dungeon.
Got something you need stashed?
You go into that one dungeon, and it's that one freaking super poison lady. And it's like, nuh-uh. No, thank you.
I'll hold on to that for you.
All right, let's grab purified salts.
Scrap metal.
Okay, we now have 49% aether resistance, and then we had another 8%, so that will give us up to 57. I would like to be maxed, ain't gonna lie, but this also gives us plus 10% damage to ethereals, which we already have a bonus to ethereals on the aether woe. So the aether woe does plus 25% damage to ethereals now. Not gonna lie, I like that. If you put anti-venom on your belt, it applies that armor value to every piece of gear. What am I running on my... I'm using dense fur right now for the cold resistance. Although I am maxed now. I could go anti-venom. Plus 24. Yeah, it's the same thing. A little bit more health, so I'm probably keep it at where it's at. I mean, 71% is close enough. Let's see here. Do we have anything else that we can mess around with? Wrathstone gives us aether damage. Don't really need that per se. Radiant Gem. I think this is probably preferable to Shield Slam. If we could make it. If we could make it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. But if we want Radiant Gem, so that would be, we'd be maxed, even without that one piece of equipment. We'd be maxed on Aether, Lightning, Cold, Fire. Cast would be 39. Actually, we could be over maxed on Aether. Yeah, I think this. I really want that Aether Gem or that Radiant Gem. Alright, so what do we need to build you again? Rigid Shell, Molten Skin, Rigid Shell. Dense Fur. Can't make you. Need a person.
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
I could make a relic. I think you're right too. I am correct level. We don't have enough Aether Crystal, but we'll get Aether Crystal before we get to them when we're going through the cavern, or the labs. Molten Skin. One more bristly food. Alright, so we have our... We have our components. We just need a couple more Aether Crystals. That's fine. We can work with that. So we'll have an Aether Crystal for the fight, which should cap us on all the resistances we need. It does. It does. But I think capping the resistances is probably better. If it wasn't a hardcore run where it's like need to be so careful about stuff,
Go on now.
I think I'd rather
Got something you need stashed?
have the defense in there, you know. Oh, well, see, I'm positive that I'm over-concerned, that I'm worrying too much. Absolutely positive. But it's my first time. I mean, it's probably like my 8th character, but it's my first time, you know? And you have to remember, my mind's been blocked to how the game is played, too. Because after my first character, where I went and I unlocked Ultimate, after that, every single character since then has been on Ultimate only. So it's one of those where it's like, I don't remember how hard Veteran is, you know?
I'll hold on to that for you.
Especially in hardcore mode. So, yeah. I 100% believe that you are right, that I'm being a wee bit paranoid here.
Got any more scrap metal?
Well, I'm not teleporting back anytime soon, am I? Accidentally just dropped one. Scaled hide. We're gonna have to toss that on something soon.
Find any blueprints? Bring them back here.
Oops. Hang on a second. Let's get our... Put shield slam there. Alright. Fortunately, we're gonna have to walk all the way through Burwitch again. That's not Burwitch. That's Burwitch. There's an achievement for beating Krieg on Veteran before reaching level 11. See, I don't know how that's done, considering that I'm level 20 right now. It's like, I'm not quite sure what type of beeline you would have to make to him. You're running towards a guy like your pants are on fire, and he's the only guy with an extinguisher. Although that being said, I do personally like stop and explore every single corner that I can. So I might be the bad example. All right, come on. Get done. You die. Thank you. There's an Aether Crystal. We might actually get that built. Should be an aether crystal up here, right? Can't remember. Yeah, these guys are annoying. If you don't have that poison ready. That poison resistance, that is. Not going inside the cave. The floor is lava in there. I really do need some more OA. Either that or some more attack speed. We're getting there. Come on, click. There we go. There's the fabric. One more.
That skill's not ready.
And there's the last piece of fabric. Wonderful. That is done. We can turn that in. Gotta keep picking up that money, y'all. Come on. There we go. I know I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I love it when all three, Force Wave, Aether Wave, and Tsunami go off at the same time. It makes me smile. Is there anything else that I would like to get done before the evening ends? We'll turn in that one. Might try and get one more Aether Crystal before everything's said and done. So let's bop into the laboratory. Are there any Aether Crystals early on in the lab? Not until we get to that second portion. I don't think so. I think we're probably done for the night. Let me just take a look. I'm only usually in this area when I'm, leveling up a new dude. Now the second area I'm always in. Although we won't be with this guy because it's normal.
I can't do that yet.
Stuff. keep moving. Would really love some more attack speed, man. It'll be a little while, and we'll get there, but I miss it so much. Here I am saying I wasn't going to do anything else, and I'm doing more. Oh, we'll go to the next. We'll go to the next teleporter, gate, portal. You know, whatever the hell it's called again. Level up our tsunami a little bit more as we go on. Trying to figure out where I want to go with my next devotion. I might go into some OA. I would like to have a little more in the way of guaranteed hits here. There we go. All right, what we got? 15% skill cooldown reduction ain't bad, not gonna lie. 6% casting speed, also pretty nice, obviously. Considering that technically Force Wave is not a melee attack, it is a skill. Why did I choose Battlemage? Because I thought it would be slightly different. I was like, you know, I probably want to do something that is based on, you know, survivability. I was like, so I could go like Soldier, Oathkeeper. I was like, but I wanted to do something slightly different. And so I figured, why not do a build that has some stuff, but kind of like the bedrock of it is chance avoidance. Or not avoidance. We're talking about damage absorption. So it's like, you know, Maiven's Sphere of Protection has damage absorption. And Menhir's Bulwark has damage absorption. So why not do those two and then have fun with the rest of the stuff? And see, you know, I like doing stuff that I don't think everyone else would do, you know? I figured Battlemage was probably not the most commonly selected choice. Could be wrong. Oh shit, I made a mistake there. That was the wrong doorway for me to stand in. That was the room with no exit. That skill's not ready. I need to be standing in a door where there is a way out. Rather not have guys behind me. Okay, there we go. Well, I'm happy that I have at least that aether resistance that we got right now, because someone in the back of this damn group keeps throwing down pools of aether goo. So yes, definitely happy that we have a wee bit of aether resistance. Probably gone with Inquisitor Cultist for the heals.
That skill's not ready.
See, I might be completely off on this. So far with my heals, I've kind of relied more on lifesteal, you know? And that might be a completely stupid way to play things, you know what I mean?
I can't carry anymore.
But it's worked so far. It's like, it hasn't let me down yet.
My inventory is full.
And Arcanist has some really cool things, like so the build that we're kind of going into here is, as of right now, I'm doing Force Wave, but I'm doing Force Wave because I got the Aether Woe, and I was going Tsunami anyways, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do Force Wave. Eventually, I'm more than likely going to be switching back to Cadence, because I love Cadence. It's what my very first character was built around, and I just love Cadence. May it be the best one out there? No, but I love Cadence. And so the build for this is we're doing Cadence into Discord. So that converts all of our physical damage in Cadence, which is obviously just a third hit, I know, to elemental damage. And then we're putting that into Iskandra's Elemental Exchange. And we're going to boost the hell out of that elemental damage. And so we're going to be coming up through here in Iskandra's. But I also like the fact that you have Electra's Flash Freeze, which is a really great... Oh, shit's going wrong. Let me hit the button, back out a little bit. And on top of that, like I said, Maiven's Sphere of Protection with Menhir's Bulwark. So is it probably the best thought process I should have in my brain? No, not at all. Not gonna lie, I'm probably stupid, you know? No, I'm gonna be going just elemental damage. Straight up elemental damage. Because my physical damage is going to be completely converted into elemental. That's one of the reasons why I went with Tsunami as my first thing as well. Well, I mean, I'm gonna probably be building around one of the three core elements: lightning, cold, or fire. I just haven't decided which one, and a lot of those will probably be dependent on the type of gear that I'm seeing.
Got something you need stashed?
Ooh, Guardsman Spalders gives +2 to shield training, grants Guardian Will. Activates when health drops below 30. 5. Restores a whole bunch of health. You know what? This might be nice. We'll lose a little bit of our elemental protection, but we're going to be fine with that. We'll lose Ring of Steel, which is kind of fun, not going to lie. Actually, we won't lose any elemental resistance. Having that backup heal might be fun, or might be very useful. All right, let's set this over here for right now. I think we're probably going to use that somehow. And let's take a look at chest pieces, because chest pieces, our chest armor is a little lacking right now. We would lose the Aether resistance. Increased armor by 4%, more DA. Yeah, my brain probably operates opposite how a lot of people's do. I've never been one to like look for the meta builds. You probably take common and magic items off the loot filter. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. The only reason why I still had them on was because I was trying to build up a little bit of a bank. I'm just trying to build up a little bit of a bank. Because for the first time in, oh, forever it seems, I have bank vaults I need to purchase. You know? It's like, oh yeah! Those aren't just all free from the beginning. I do gotta purchase those again. Have you seen the updated stash coming with the next update? No, not yet. I've intentionally kind of been hiding all the stuff that's coming with Fangs of Astrakarn, or along with it kind of, so updates leading into it. Just so I can be surprised when I start. Now that being said, if they deign to give me a like early access to the game, then obviously I will be much more involved. Oh man, I would love to get a code for the game. I would love to get being able to make some guides for everybody. Oh, that'd be so great. I know there's a public test version. But again, it's one of those where it's like, I didn't want to really see anything until it was completed, you know? And that's one of the things where it's like, when they start handing out the press copies, that's like, this is it, you know? I'm odd like that. It's like, I don't want to see the secrets, don't show me. All right, let's see here. Is this any good? This does have Aether resistance on it as well. It has more armor. Vitality resistance. We do lose a +2 to fighting form, but we're not using fighting form at the moment. It gives us a lot more health. And some more DA. I think we're going to wear this one. Nope. I said I think we're going to wear that one. Not sell that one. So let's do that. Now I'll sell this one. That being said, now we have a chest piece that we could stash that, is it serrated shell? No, damn it. What's the one I'm thinking of that has the absorption? Scaled hide. Bristled fur.
Bring me back any blueprints you find. Got something you need stashed?
Well, we need a couple more so we can
Safe
make the gem.
More scrap metal.
Radiant gem is a level 24 thing, so we're gonna hit 21 right here in a minute, but well, not right now. It'll be next time. We'll probably clear some of the lab. If I don't hit 24 by the time we get to them, I'm not gonna worry about it. But I would really like to have, you know, maxed Aether. I might do the one little island before we go and fight them. But yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today.
Bring them back here.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. It's not it for me today. I still have to get to that next point. Let's keep going. My tummy's getting rumbly. The depth circlet. Alright. Ooh, hold on. Falcon's Claw. Sorry, I saw Falcon's Claw. I was like, I like that one. Yeah, that was when I was doing Vindicator. That Falcon's Claw was such a fun thing. Falcon's Claw on the Vindicator is just... You mean it allows me to do lightning? Hell yeah! Oh, dude. Yeah, my Vindicator, it's probably not the best Vindicator out there because I designed it along the lines of everything has to be lightning. So it's like I went and I did, you know, Storm Totem, and I did, obviously I went Primal Strike, and then I went, oh, what was the one thing? You link yourself to the other person with electricity. My brain just went dead. Can't remember the name of the ability. But yeah, it's like everything with that build had to be lightning. You did two-handed range primal? See, I had thought about doing something like that, but I wanted the big set. My brain's starting to get fried. Was it all? I can't remember the name of the set. But it's based around that big two-handed axe. My brain's trying to say Ulgrim. It's not Ulgrim. He's the guy that feeds you soup, and then does, you know, the rest of the story. Ultos. Ultos is the name that I'm looking for. Is there not a way to bring... There it is. Yeah, but I finally... My first endgame set that I ever finished with the Ultos set, which was kind of crazy because it was the third character that I ever leveled to 100. But it was the first character set I ever got the full endgame on. Why it may not be the best. Oh, man. It sure looks great not being the best. I do like that Ring of Steel, though. When that triggers, that's a lot of fun. Going back in the correct direction now. I couldn't leave all the loots behind. That's crazy talk. Come here. Need you dead. Ugh. Definitely need some more OA. Oh, I love that. Nah, I'm not going all. It's like, do I want to go all the way back around so I can kill those guys? Nah, let's not. For some reason, my brain's thinking there is a... Oh, it's in the other hallway. We already got the secret room. I think. All the hidden secrets is another thing that I miss so much when playing games like Last Epoch or Titan Quest or, you know, I miss kind of everything when I play Diablo 4. I still cannot believe, for the life of me, how Diablo 4 has a bigger player base than something like Last Epoch or Grim Dawn. I think right now, obviously Grim Dawn's up here. And then Last Epoch. And then below that is the original Titan Quest. And then it's probably Torchlight. And then somewhere below that is Diablo 4. It's casual friendly and it's a franchise. I mean, I don't mind the franchise. I'm looking... someone purchased for me the Diablo 2 remake. And I'm really looking forward to playing that because I've never done Diablo 2. So I'm looking forward to playing that. But yeah, it's like... I also have... so on my desktop right now, I have probably like 6, 7, actually, maybe 9 different ARPGs I want to be playing. I'd like to play through Torchlight 1 and 2 again. I never finished 2, but I played through 1. So I'd like to play through them again. I have Diablo 2, Remaster, Remake, whatever the re is. I have Diablo 4. Last Epoch. Titan Quest. Titan Quest 2. Gotta check that one out. I have Path of Exile. And so... there's a whole stack of them there. And then obviously the last one that I have is Warframe. So yeah, I mean, there's a whole list of them. And I only play a couple of them consistently, you know? Grim Dawn, Last Epoch, Titan Quest, Warframe. But yeah, looking to doing more of them. So much more. Last Epoch is a game, endgame bores you. See, I can understand that. I'm playing through the Monoliths of Fate right now, and they're kind of keeping me engaged because they're small levels. It's like doing Shattered Realm type stuff, you know? But instead of just loading into the next level, and you don't quite get the reward structure either. I mean, but you know, it's similar. I think part of the reason why I enjoy LE, I don't think I would enjoy it very much, except I went with a lightning build. And I got a weapon. My staff that I got for that turns the meteor strike that mages have into a lightning bolt strike. And I can clear the entire screen, or basically any high level enemy, with like 2 taps of the lightning bolt key. And it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It warms my heart to do. So I think that's one of the reasons why I like Last Epoch, is because I went with another lightning build. And it works really, really well.
I'll keep you stashed.
And it's beautiful, you know? So maybe I'm biased because I have the lightning build. But you know what? It makes me smile. It's just so good.
I'll hold on to that for you.
That's one of the, I love that build.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
It just works out so well. All right. So now it is officially time to say goodbye. We have dropped off our goods. We've gone to the second portal in the dungeon. Does anyone else here have any missions? I think we're clear. How close are we to hitting... Well, it's still going to be a while, isn't it? So it's not like we can even pick up a bounty mission. All right. Cool. Yeah, I think we got all the missions that we're going to get for right now. And it's basically come down to kill the warden and not die in the process. So we will pick this up either... I think it'll be either Wednesday or Thursday. Because I think tomorrow, I think Tuesday, Wednesday, I might be doing Heroes and Generals with Mambu. So it's either going to be Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't quite figured out what's going on, but I'll be here. So keep your eyes open and come and hang out with me. Tonight's been a lot of fun talking to you all. It's a lot of fun. All right. I'm going to grab some food because I'm a hungry boy and kick back and enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you all do the same, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.